Our next stop, the coast of New South Wales, renowned for its pristine environment and abundant ocean wildlife.
Never been fishing in a wetsuit before.
I think we're whale watching. I hope so.
Or swimming with the dolphins, either way.
Hi folks, my name's Norm. I'm your skipper. Nick over there, he's my deckhand.
We're not even at the end of day one and we promised a unique adventure, and here we are, just leaving the Narooma jetty, and guess what? Everyone has a bucket list, and on mine it is to see whales, humpbacks of course, and to go swimming with seals, and that is about to happen right now. How are we feeling?
We're up here on the deck with the skipper. We're not even 2 minutes out from port, and we've already seen 20 or so dolphins. It's brilliant. The girls are loving it up the front, I think.
This is amazing. Amazing. Wow.
This is fantastic.
Well, folks, can you hear me now?
I've seen so many dolphins in one hit. This is incredible.
There's the whale. There. Whale. It's a baby one.
I'm whale whispering, I'm channeling, I'm tuning in. To fly in a plane first and then rock up and see whale watching was ridiculous. And to actually see whales was, crazy.
They look like pickles.
They do. The skin is really weird.
Their skin, even though it's very tough, it is very, very sensitive to touch. So much so that as they come up around their blowhole, they can feel the drop in water pressure to such an extent they know exactly when to start exhaling out.
Yeah, we've seen like a baby whale out there. We've got a big pack of dolphins that are virtually sitting underneath the boat. We've seen seals out there, and we probably only left a couple of minutes ago. It's just been unreal.
So that big side fin on them, when they lift it up in the air, give you an idea, that's 1/3 their length. That'll give you an idea of how big the whale is.
I have a great respect for the ocean and the animals that live within it, particularly whales. I don't know if it's a Christian story of Jonah being swallowed by the whale that made me so scared of them.
They grow to 15 to 18 metres in length. They can weigh up to 40 tonne. This one's only a little one, this one's not a big one.
Oh, the whales were amazing. You could see them from a while away, and one went right under the boat and came up, and you could see the white of its belly underneath. It was pretty amazing. Such big creatures that just move so gracefully through the water. And
yeah, very interesting watching it go under the boat, and crazy, even watching it from a distance.
I think we were in Adelaide 7 hours ago, and now we're on the New South Wales coast, looking at whales and dolphins and seals. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
It's still the afternoon of day one, and we've just had humpback whales, can you believe it, easing their way under the boat, and we've had dolphins just flipping and showing us their aerial skills, and you can hear the people in the background. They're excited because guess what? Wetsuits are on, snorkel, goggles, and then it's off Montague Island to swim with seals. This is spectacular.
Away you go, folks. If you can't swim, don't get in.
All right, it's going to be awesome. We're about to swim with some seals, so let's go.
Well, first when we got in the water, it was freezing cold, but I think looking at the seals just overtook that. It was brilliant.
Looking down, swimming around, and there would have been 5 below me. Started swimming in a circle, they just kept coming up and playing with me.
But jumping in there, I was the first one in, and then someone came up, and I think they grabbed me on the leg on purpose and scared me a little bit.
But it's interesting, the water's so cold, initially you sort of almost go into a bit of shock mode. And you've got to really steady your breath just to cope with the temperature.
I think for me it was just relaxing into it and seeing all the seals coming up underneath me. Yeah. You know, and that was pretty cool. The stingrays, and there were so many stingrays.
All the seals down there, and they sort of come up from really deep and swim straight up at you and then turn away. And
Yeah, a couple shot straight up, and I thought they were going to hit me in the face, but they didn't, thank God.
So I was trying to catch them on my camera. I think I got a few. You can see the bubbles through the water where they've been, and they're so fast. It's unbelievable.
No, I wasn't scared of them, but I did like all the jellyfish in there. Because they're just swimming, they're like brushing against you.
I think this is going to be as equally awesome as it is freezing. Yep! I basically forgot how cold it was
after being there, after seeing their first one, it was brilliant. I love doing stuff like this. There were some little sharks down there, but didn't point them out because I thought some of the girls might have lost their mind if you said that.
When I heard there was stingrays and sharks underneath, I just panicked and started screaming, couldn't get my breath, water was going in my mask. Yeah, just panic.
Well, we're supposed to be swimming with seals. When you get in there, there's stingrays, and they found sharks.
No, someone said there was stingrays and I had to get out.
Well, I don't like creatures around me, so anything that started touching me, I had to get out of the water. That's it.
That's definitely one off the bucket list. Another one today. Geez, the rate we're going, I won't have a bucket list by the end of this trip.
We're just going to make our way up the hill. I'll run you through a little bit of information with regard to the island. We're going to make our way all the way up, have a little bit of a look up at the top of the lighthouse, and then basically come back down here and have a seat and basically, well, watch the penguins come in. You're right at the start of the season when all the action is happening. The seagulls landed on the 1st of September, so otherwise the gulls haven't been here at all. They've been sort of flocking in areas trying to find a spot to actually nest, but yeah, so they're here now, and that's what you'll be hearing and smelling. So yeah, so this is Ralph's house. He's actually a little penguin. That's what his technical name is. He could be waiting for a partner at the moment to come back in, which hopefully we'll see later this evening. They're going through a courting process at the moment, some of them. Others have already laid eggs, first ones of the season.
Montague Island has been voted Tourism Australia's top eco-tourism destination. It features thousands of years of Aboriginal heritage, a rich marine ecosystem, and the views are spectacular.
About to climb a 132-year-old lighthouse that was carved handmade out of that rock just down there.
It's brilliant. It's freezing. The view is amazing though. So very well, well worth the walk up here, and not too far.
Is it good to be standing on stuff that has got no water? Just dry. How crazy is that?
I'm really looking forward to the penguins actually, because I've been to places where they've always said come see these penguins, and I might have seen 1, 2 come in, and you don't really ever get a good look at them. But I'm looking forward to sitting back and reflecting on today, watching the little fellas roll in.
All right, well at this time of the year, the penguins are actually either going through a courting process or some of them may have already laid eggs. Every morning at about 4 AM, they actually head out to sea, and they'll feed all day long. After dark, so it's the safest time of the night for them to come in, they come in and essentially go back up to their burrow where they meet up with their partner, or let their partner have a chance in order to go out to do the same thing. This is at the very start of the season, and at any stage during the season, especially in the middle of the season, we could have anywhere up to 8,000 breeding pairs on the island at any one time.
It was just magical.
There was a mountain in the background with the ocean on the other side, and then a beautiful lake, and it was just magic.
There's a Dreamtime story about Gulaga, which is our mountain here. Gulaga means mother, so a very special place for Aboriginal people, and especially on this headland where you are.
If she wasn't here, it's something where you would just walk past, look at the water, and that's about it. And the fact that she took us through and explained to us what's going on, you actually appreciate it a little bit more. So
yeah, she spoke really passionately and was really quite special to listen to.
When you take things for granted, you have these busy lives and you forget about the smaller things, so it's nice to just come and check this place out.
I would get up early every morning to do something like that. No, it was fantastic.
Yeah!